welcome to the analyst meeting to present the results of Oman Cables for the first half of the year 2025 and the 3rd of June 2025. In this meeting, we will be joined by our CEO, Mr. Erkan Aydoğdu, and by our Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Marcelo Di Paula, and myself, Jan Atallah, responsible for investor relations. If you can see my screen, I will leave the floor to our CEO to kick off the meeting and present the presentation. And thank you everyone for attending.
Can you hear me well? Can you hear me well? Yes, okay. Thank you very much, Jad. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to our Half 1 2025 analyst meeting. Thank you for your time joining us today. The past 6 months have been a period of strong execution and meaningful progress for our company. Despite the dynamic global environment, we have remained focused on our strategy, delivering sustainable growth, enhancing operation excellence, and creating long-term value for all our stakeholders. So I will be very brief on the first part. So the agenda is here. I just need to refresh Oman Cables overview very briefly. Then, of course, sustainability is becoming more and more in the heart of everything we do. So I just share with you our strategic priorities, and then I will pass word to Marcelo to pass through a bit more details on the financial results of the first half. So Oman Cables, overall, we are so proud of the more than 40 years of the local presence in Oman. That is the main reason of our existence. But not only, we go beyond and we deliver our products, and now more and more we are telling its services, as we are not only just cable maker but a solution provider. We are going beyond to serve our solutions to more than 50 countries across the globe. We have 800+ employees in our company, and our facilities are quite advanced when we compare with the industry references. When we look to the one of the area that makes us unique in this market is we have also leveraging on our strategic and technical partnership, which is as you know, Prysmian, which is the worldwide leader on cables and solutions. So we have 40 years of experience locally, but we have also on the other side 140+ years of the cumulative experience. So that makes a unique value generation, because we have couple of hundreds of the engineers working on the cables and the solutions to make it better innovative products, and we are very quickly accessible to all these kind of solutions with more than 50+ countries and more than 100+ plants in the world. Of course, as you see here, people is in the heart of everything we do. People is very important for us. As Oman Cables, we are following a lot of programs on that front. Innovation is very important, as we every day we try to innovate our products and the solutions. And sustainability more and more is becoming a core strategic focus in our activities. So this synergy is just wanted to share with you. The synergy is really helping and driving a significant value creation for us, but of course for all the stakeholders. Talking about our strategic priorities, people development 2024 highlights, of course, with a limited timeline, I just wanted to share with you a couple of highlights. First of all, on the left, you see accelerating sustainable growth. So on sustainability, recently in the last period, we already published 3 reports. So you can go through them if you are interested to see what we are doing on that area. You will see a very busy, very detailed, very much inspiring actions going on sustainability. And that's why our ESG disclosures for 2024 has been completed. We are one of the first companies in Oman, even when it was voluntary, we were disclosing. Now it's mandatory, and we are trying to take the lead on the sustainability. Again, our biggest motivation is through Oman Vision 2040, and we try to create all the milestones to reach our national target. Of course, we like to walk the talk. Everybody is talking about sustainability, but in this case over here, is part of our daily life. As I said, is part of our DNA. That's why in our company, as we speak, we have 90 plus ESG projects. These projects are touching pretty much every part of the sustainability, starting from the climate ambition, going through the innovation ambition, and touching to the social part as well. So everybody in the company is quite active in delivering these projects to create value for the company, but beyond for the country and for the planet at the end. Just some milestones on that front. As OCI, we have our first EPDs, which is Environmental Product Declaration. We can simplify it as a passport of a product. So how we can understand the product carbon footprint at which levels and which is the part that this carbon footprint is coming from. So EPD is by third-party verification is giving us a passport for the product, which as Oman Cables we started to have these declarations, and that is in some way the market is evolving on this way slowly but surely when we look to the rest of the world. So we are moving proactive on that area. In OAPL, we have the CBAM reporting. For the ones that they are not very much familiar with this CBAM, CBAM is a carbon border adjustment mechanism. So basically, it's a carbon tariff on carbon-intensive products such as steel, cement, and some other, which we are imported to European Union. So we made all our preparations over there, and also ASI certification, which is a very well recognized, prestigious certification to create more and more business in the dynamic environment that we are having. So a lot of agenda item over there. Then of course the safety standards for us is really very important. Is 0 and beyond. So we have 20,000 plus hours of training. We have 2,500 stakeholders engagement on these standards. So that is really key for us. Third is the innovation, is as I was saying, cable maker to solution provider. That's why we were launching some of the new innovative products like EPAF, first in the industry in Oman, but also in the region to share with the market how our products are environmental friendly, but not because we are telling so. We have the 6 criteria, very much detailed, measurable, and verified by the third party that our products are environmental friendly. Renewable solutions, we have the Renewable Excellence Center. The renewable shift in the energy electrification world is happening all the way. In our region also, we are following very closely this business. We see volatility in this project pipeline, but we are following very, very closely all the opportunity to rely on the Renewable Excellence Center and putting some advanced solutions on this base. Of course, focus on innovative and sustainable solutions is something that we are trying to put more and more into the marketplace. And last but not the least, our people, our greatest asset. We have, again, here just to share with you, we have 400 plus participants for cross-fertilization projects. We have the skills matrix assessment developed in OCI, and we have 60 plus students in SHISTEMS. This is a program that we are very much proud of. So we are upscaling Omani female after the university to increase their probability to find work, find job, prepare them in a a very professional way, structured program. And finally, we are hiring as well. So this is also a great contribution to Oman Vision 2040, we believe. And 180 plus students in the key system, because these young minds are the future of the nation. So we try to give a huge support to create some nice concepts, trigger their coding skills, triggering their innovation skills to be able to bridge their talent with the Oman Vision 2040. So as you see, we believe we are more than just a cable maker. In many ways, we try to lead the change, advancing products and the human capital with a focus on sustainability. So I just want to share with you three main areas of our strengths, we believe. One is the Sustainability Academy. So not only we are talking about it, but we are implementing all the way sustainability sole focus in our activities, but also in the market, as I was giving more details. And we would like to create an academy that represents all these efforts under one roof. It's a physical place, but it's just not an asset. It will be enriched by a lot of contents, a lot of stakeholders will be invited, and we believe this is a big change that can trigger the journey on the sustainability. So team, as we speak, they are completing the academy upgrading works. And within this year, probably you may hear a bit more on this academy that we will be opening and then sharing with the community. The second one is the advanced testing lab. As humans, we cannot really understand with our eyes the quality. So we need the laboratory in this industry, and the users do not really know the details of these, how important is the quality. That's why we are making a lot of side-by-side events in the market, in Oman, in the GCC, every country almost, to share how important is the quality and how one product is different to the another by making tests on it. So you need really testing labs, and in this case, we are proud of having these advanced testing lab that we can do all the tests in our land. Just to give you one concrete example, we have the CPR test in OCI, which is a compound products regulation, which is mainly a European kind of requirement for the fire safety on the buildings, and we have it. We created because we believe we need to be the leaders on this, and safety is priority, and more and more we have to define the products in relation with their performances, and we have that facility available in our premises. And Renewable Excellence Center is we are proactively ready to introduce the capabilities that we are having on the renewables front with the market, as we believe renewables will be more and more active in the energy to be less and less dependent on the oil. Of course, every country is a different speed, is a volatile market, but we are able to follow all the opportunities in the marketplace. Just wanted to share these three areas importantly. And now I will just want to share with you the first 6 months outlook. How does it look like? So you see on the left up that our sales is moving from 123 million Oman Rial to 137.5 million Oman Rial. So is you remember that we are coming from quite a bit a growth in the last years, and we continue to improve our sales. And this is coming from of course, one part is the metal valuation impact, one part is the organic growth. So it's a combination of the things, but we are on the right track and with a lot of effort. That's why I was saying in the opening a strong execution half. Then on the EBITDA, you see that we are also better than the previous year on the EBITDA. Obviously, the market pressure, the competitiveness is getting more and more tougher. That's why we are working more and more on differentiation in the service provider DNA and sustainability. But we are able to also bring this result into the net result nicely, which is better than the previous year first half. So this is in a nutshell our first 6 months outcome. Of course, a lot of export to 50+ countries, and we believe we are linking the region and the country to a sustainable future, and we will continue to perform in the market. We believe it is a growing market. We are optimistic. Of course, with the volatility that we are seeing in the world, is not easy, but we are fully equipped to deliver, commit, and execute our best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Erke. Here you can see the split for the turnover. Our turnover grow, as Erke explained before, 138 versus 124 for the previous year. In reality, this is coming from domestic and export market. Jade, please. We split by business, this turnover. Basically, the business diversification we have in this region help us to maintain this growth. And today you can see more or less in power grid is very important growth, and all the other business the same. For the profitability, we achieved 19.2 million Oman reais versus 18.7 million Oman reais, and continue very strong. This result last year was very strong and continuing this trend this year. If you come back for the turnover, you can see this 11% growth coming for the organic growth, as explained before. Basically, mainly is a power grid, and some impact for the metal price. This help us for this increased turnover. If you go for EBITDA, the EBITDA growth 2%, mainly because of this organic growth, and the net result represent exactly what happened in EBITDA. No, you can defend this result in EBITDA in net income. You can see deliver the value for the stakeholders despite the volatility for the market dynamics. No, you can remember this year was not easy for the region for the events in the market. For net working capital by sales, we increase a little. This necessary to support the growth of the business, and they use part for the cash flow to support this growth in the business. But you can see net financial position continue to generate cash. You achieve 67.80 million reais versus 60 in the last year. I think it's these are main numbers and figures for Oman Cables.
Thank you, Marcelo. Thank you again. So now we will open the floor for questions. So anyone have a question, please raise your hand and go ahead. No?
Yeah, hi, good afternoon. Thanks for the call, and thanks for taking my questions. This is Anoop from SICO. Just two questions from my side. So on the profitability side, you've highlighted that metal prices helped, but our understanding of the business is that usually the metal exposure is completely hedged. Is that different in the case of Oman Cables? That is question one. And question two is, Earlier in the call, you all did mention that market pressures are accelerating. So just wanted to get a sense of where are these pressures coming from? What specific pressures are you dealing with right now? And where are they coming from? Any color on that would be very helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the questions. And so the hedging part is in the turnover, there is an impact on the profitability, as you were saying very correctly. We are hedged on the metals, and we don't rely on the metal value. We don't speculate anything, and we focus our business. But of course, when the metal price is up, your turnover can get an impact. So it was not just the full reason of the increase. There's also the organic growth over there. So the profitability was able to hold any kind of let's say relation with the metal is not there, is protected. Then on the of course, you know, the market, we are active in many geographies, in many businesses, and it's very dynamic. So you do one business, but then the next year that business is a bit lower, but the other business is coming up because of the geography, because of the business, because of the speed, because of the country, because of the spec, because of a lot of things. When you enter into the things, you see that of course there's a established market with the competition, and we are used to compete, and we continue to compete. But of course, with the volatility of the world, probably it is getting a bit higher. But then we are all prepared to deal with that. Thank you for the question.
Thank you, Anu. Thomas Manner, I can see you raising your hand.
Good afternoon. Thank you for your presentation. Has there been any update on the OAPL conductor capacity expansion?
Yeah, thank you very much also for this question. So the OAPL conductor, you may remember that we were talking about it, and this is completely completed. So it's up and running. So the capacity of the conductorization is increased. Of course, that helps us to deal with the market dynamics on the conductor side, and yeah, is on track, and we continue to develop our competences and capabilities. As again, the market is dynamic. There are many impacts, but we are trying to enrich our product offering to create opportunities to mitigate the risks.
Okay, so how much has it added to the capacity?
Significant, I would say. So we can basically say that is not minor, but it's not doubling. So a percentage lower than one. So yeah, so we can say kind of 1/3 of the capacity is increasing the conductor.
Okay, understood. Also, OAPL has been focusing on expanding its market presence. So can you give more details on the new markets or the customer segments targeted?
Sure. In the OAPL, what we try to do is we try to expand to different markets. And on that part, we have the Europe, we have the Africa, we have the US, we have all the rest of the world. So we try to be more and more present to reach out these markets at our best capabilities. So team is working a lot. As I was saying, the SI certification kind of sustainability things, certifications are big enabler on that part, but it's not given. So we have to work hard, continue to work hard, and reach these markets. So we are pretty much focusing all the rest of the world, with selectively looking to the countries, and the commercial team is monitoring all the active markets.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So I can see you have some questions.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. I just had a couple of questions, starting with, could you give us the utilization during first half of the current year? Numbers, please.
Yeah, the utilization is not easy to give an exact number because you have different product lines, different machines, different channels. What I can say is our capacity is well established and good enough to to cover the needs of the local market and also the GCC market and beyond. Our utilization was not very low, but we were not at the top highest utilization as an average.
All right, perfect. Thank you. And my next question is, obviously you mentioned that the prices are hedged. So should we be expecting these current gross margins of mid close to 13-14% to be sustainable in the future?
Yeah, is a great question again. So you know that we are coming from low levels, and we are trying to hold and improve, of course. So what we are trying to do is we try to innovate and create some other ways to hold or improve the marginality. So it's not given. So it's not like we reach something and then we can continue forever. So we have to continue to work, and we are doing that. So hopefully the marginality will be there. Of course, there can be up and downs, but in overall, we are spending all the efforts to create some additional opportunities in the market to mitigate the risk of any downside of the marginality.
Perfect. Thank you. And my last question is, are there any turnarounds or any maintenance planned in this year or the upcoming year? And if so, what would be the capital expenditure on that, please? Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that. Again, it is volatile, and maybe it's not so correct to share an absolute number. What I can say is, in the beginning, I was telling our operational excellence is our strength. So our products are sellable pretty much everywhere, but not every products are the same. So you need really operational excellence, and to do that, as you were correctly mentioning, we need to create a proactive maintenance approach, which we are doing. So is for the digitalization, we are spending all the capital expenditures around it. So we are more and more encouraging to do more than the needful. Let me put it in this way. And not everybody is doing that way. So that makes also the difference on the quality. So we continue to spend and invest in our assets to protect our advanced facilities.
Right. So I'm sorry, but just a follow-up, in the event that there is a maintenance, we expect that the company has enough inventory to carry on with their turnover, with their sales, correct?
No. Maintenance, if I understand well, is our ongoing day-by-day activity. So we don't stop and make a maintenance for our asset and then we continue, because the cable production is carried out with a number of machinery, quite a bit. So what we do, we plan it throughout the year, and we plan it not because when we have a problem, we plan it proactively, and we invest, we spend capex to do better and better, keep the machinery and improving, upgrading it over time. So we don't have any topic or any risk through the maintenance.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. That's all from me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can see Martin has a follow-up question, and Sandesh also has some questions. So let me give the question now for Sandesh, and then I'll come back to Martin.
Yeah. Am I audible? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you for the presentation. I have one question. The cash balance as per the balance sheet is at around 66 million as of June. So I wanted to know, like, could you please share your plans for this cash, like anything regarding if any capex is on the table or any strategic initiatives on place, like anything, like what are your plans for this cash? Like, I just wanted to know.
Yeah, I spend one word, then I will pass it to Marcelo to me. Probably can give you more color. So of course, the cash generation is the outcome of a good performances, and we are managing it with a very strong discipline, as we were touching. And of course, it helps in one side our investments, on the other side it helps us to be financially more resilient in the volatility, and so far so on. So when we have a clear plan of an execution kind of development, of course, we are sharing it with the market. Today, we carried on our plans, our research to organic, inorganic. We are always looking into the options, but not only this year, also in the past, always. And we have a strong discipline on the cash to have the position. So when we have a clear plan, of course, you will notice it in our communication. Marcelo?
Thank you, Sadish, for the question. In reality, as Erkan commented before, I think the condition for the cash is very good for the company. I try to use it to support the growth of the company and the business, and analyze obviously all alternatives you have in the market for the capex or for any other alternative.
Okay, thank you. That's it from my end.
Thank you. Any more questions? Okay, so thank you everyone for joining us, and hopefully we will continue to deliver good results to meet the expectation to the market towards more and more of growth. So thank you everyone for attending, and have a good day ahead.